Hey everyone, good evening. Let's wait for the other participants to join. I'll start in 2 minutes. Hey Abhishek, good evening. Hey everyone, good evening. Let's wait for the other participants to join. I'll start in 2 minutes. Hi Sudhakar, good evening. Hi Supriya, good evening. Hi Sejuti, hi Samta, hi Raji. Good evening everyone. So please hold on your Q&A. We will have Q&A at the end. Let's wait for the other participants to join. The chat is disabled right now for everyone. So at the end, I'll enable the chat. So let's wait for 2 minutes and we will kickstart the live program. Good evening, Ajit. Good evening, Vijay. So good evening, Gayatri. Good evening, Ajit. Good evening, Ajay. Yeah. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, Srinivas. Good evening, Hari. So okay, let's start the session today. So please wait for Q&A. So I'll complete today's topic and come to the Q&A. Even if you have yesterday's Q&A or today's Q&A, everything I'll cover it up at the end. Okay. So please wait. Hold on your Q&As. Just make a note in a piece of paper or notepad. Good evening, Sanjay. So today we are going to see everything inside Seller Central only. And before kickstarting, I believe most of you should have received this email because you have started adding from evening. You should have received an email like claim your, I would have mentioned the subject line in the WhatsApp group. So you should have received an email to confirm your account from Teachable. You would have received an email from Niveda Muralidharan. So in case you did not receive, please wait till tonight. We have started doing it for everyone. So by today, everything should be done. By tonight, if you are not receiving any email from my side with the subject line that I mentioned on the WhatsApp, please drop out a message on the WhatsApp number and my team will take it forward. Okay. And once you click on that, you will click on confirm your password. Once it is all set, this is the URL, which I have put this URL on the FB group also, and I have marked it as an announcement. And thanks Abhishek for the feedback. This is the URL. You can save this URL and you can click on login. Once you have confirmed your account, you can click on login and you can enter your username and password and you will get all these pre-recorded set of videos. And these are not just basic videos, everything advanced or also covered in this. Right now, it may not be useful for you, but down the line after 6 months or 1 year, it will be definitely useful. It is a lifetime access for each of everyone. So you can just check out. I will give a brief idea of this one so that you can see how to work. Please watch in the particular order. I highly recommend it. First, you have to watch all the 6 days recording. Either you should have attended it live or watched all the 6-day recording. Else, this won't make sense at all. So here I would have mentioned how to watch the module. And today I will be covering about listings today and tomorrow. Once you have listed your products and all, you can just check out this video to launch your Amazon Seller Central account for the first time, because this will not happen right now. After 10 or 15 days, you will finalize your supplier, you will finalize your product, you will take photo shoot, and you have to check out this particular video. And this GTN exemption listings, I will give you idea today. Today and tomorrow, I'm going to give you idea whatever is already available in this pre-recorded videos only. But anyway that you are stuck, you can just check out this live recordings or this pre-recorded videos. So this is for exemption, GTN exemption. Everyone should watch this particular modules. And this listing is a complete guide. Okay, you will actually need only the first video, but later on you will need all these videos, and it will be highly useful for you because there are many things on Amazon. And all these are small basic modules that I have covered. For example, how you can become an SPN and ATS like me. So all these details, some questions and all, I have covered it here. And very important module is the Amazon ads. Okay, once you have sent your products to FBA, or once you are planning to send your products to FBA, you have to check out this particular module. This module is very important, Amazon ads module. Tomorrow I will just give you 1% overview only. All these are advanced modules you have to check out once you have finalized your product, etc. And these are also advanced modules. You can just check out all these things. And this is for once you have got your trademark, you can check out this particular video. And this is for shipping module. It may not be required for you, but in future, any issues, this and all, you can refer it out. And everyone should check out this particular video, because once you have taken GST, month on month, you have to file the GST details. Okay. And make sure that you're checking out. Available already, all the day recorded videos are posted in the WhatsApp. And by Sunday or Monday, you will get the YouTube playlist also. All the recordings are posted on WhatsApp group because everyone is watching day by day. And Kushal, please check out today's recording. I shared how you can join this. All the access is given. In case you did not receive, please wait. Wait, Josen. I didn't cover about category approval itself. Wait, why are you jumping? If you give me a lot of time, I'll cover a lot of details. Please hold on your Q&As. If you're asking Q&As now, it is lost for you guys only, to be very frank. So this module, everyone would have received the access today, or within tonight you will receive the access. Please confirm your account, and once you confirm your account, come here and log in. And after this, you will actually see all the modules here. Apart from this, I will be uploading Thursday Q&As also. Now, Thursday we will be having live Q&As. I will invite you on the WhatsApp how you can do it by next Wednesday. And all these Thursday Q&As are also uploaded here. I used to post the recordings also. And you will be having this particular access also, which will be given shortly. This Thursday Q&A access also will be given to everyone. And you can watch all the previous Q&As here. So this is the platform that you use. I'll repeat again. You will check out all the day 1 to day 6 video recordings once the course is completed. After this pre-recorded set of videos. Apart from that, you have 2 support systems. Dropping me a WhatsApp message or email message will not help you out because I am not handling it. There are only 2 support systems. One is FB group, lifetime support system. Thursday, weekly Zoom calls, which I will post you the sheet to be filled, all the links on the same WhatsApp group. And once you have moved to Telegram, everything will be informed in the WhatsApp group, and that you have an access for the next 1 year. So utilize this support system, utilize this pre-recorded videos, and you can launch your business. Whatever I'm going to share it today and tomorrow, most of the information are available in this teachable platform, but still few things I'm going to explain it today. So whatever the questions that you have, please hold on it. At the end, I'll be covering it out. And I won't be doing any mail communications. Only in the YouTube playlist, you will get the emails. Apart from that, everything, since you're a premium member, you will get details in the WhatsApp itself. And you can't download any of these videos. You have to watch it live only. Don't think that you can download it. You're not allowed to download. It is disabled by the platform itself. Just type ready. I can start today's class, which will be very interesting. Just type ready. And after this only the actual show starts. Till now, whatever we have seen is outside Amazon. Like we will get the GST. We will actually procure the products. We will figure out the product. We will do all the things. Now we are going to come inside this particular panel. The first important thing, okay. So yesterday I said I will explain about one product tax code here. I will explain it later. Before that, I want to explain few models which is very important. I believe everyone should have got this particular page. Okay, this link everyone should be having. So whatever I'm sharing today, you can even practice it today itself. Even though you don't have GST, please practice it today. The first thing that everyone should know is that raising a seller support ticket. Why we should know means the first point of contact for you is Amazon seller support team. I am not from Amazon seller support team. I can guide you that this is mistake, that is mistake. But exactly only Amazon seller support can address your questions, address all the issues. Only they can help you out. Even technical issues, only they can help you. So first make a note how you can raise the ticket. Once you log into the seller central, click on help. So once you click on help button at the extreme top right, you will scroll down and you will click on get support. Once you click on get support, just select any options like this. Okay, help, scroll down, select get support, select any options, again scroll down, select browse for your issues in the menu. Okay, let me repeat it. Help, you will scroll down, get support, select any option, scroll down, browse for your issue in the menu, and here you can select the exact issue that you are facing, or select your account, other account issues. Select your, this is the one we follow in agencies for shortcut. Your account, other account issues. Mention why you are contacting the Amazon. For example, wish to know about GTIN exemption. If I'm just typing it like this, I can just mention like, hi, I wish to, whatever you need, right? I wish to know about GTIN exemption. So this is a generic question, so you would be getting results like that. Okay, so leave all those things, and there are three types of methods to contact Amazon. One is the chat, another is the phone, where you will enter your number and they will give you a call. Another is the email. It's all up to you to select anything, and I'm going to select on email and click on send. This particular email will be sent to Amazon. In case I ask some dummy questions and all, there will be an automatic reply. Else you will get a team member who will look into the issue. Okay, so now I raised the ticket. How can I follow up with the ticket? Means click on help and click on case log. Click on help, click on case log. You can see all the cases that is raised here, and you can click on view button to view the ticket. And in case you want to add additional information, you can click on reply, email, add additional info here, and click on submit. This is a very, very basic support system. You can use the support system for all types of things. To add on, support system will not be so user friendly. They will not hear all the things. So you have to make sure that you are sharing all the information. In case you are feeling mail is difficult, click on reply. Go with the phone call support. Best is phone call support because they will understand what you are speaking, and you can also understand things better. So please try phone support system if you have become established, because since as an agency we follow email support system to track things, but if you are new, follow phone support system. This may not be useful for you right now, but in the future it will be highly useful for you. Once you get a reply, you will get the reply in the email. You can't reply on the email, so you have to come to your help, case log, and you have to reply for all the mails. So this is one important thing and very, very basic thing, but I want everyone to know this, because you should be, unless you are aware of this, it is very difficult to survey on Amazon. You should know how to contact on Amazon. Okay. Next is the search option on Amazon. Another thing is the search option. Okay, this is an important option that we will use. Yesterday, I just said that we will go to settings, account info, and in manage GST details, I said I will explain about product tax code. Okay, so let me explain now product tax code. For this, we need the help of search button. In Seller Central, there are many terms which will be very difficult, different. For all these, we need the search button. What is product tax code? Each and every product that we sell on Amazon, just a minute. Each and every product that we sell on Amazon, that we sell on India, has a GST tax percentage. One product can be 5%. One product can be 12%. One product can be 18%. Okay. So each and every product is associated with the tax percentage. That is called GST tax percentage. In Amazon, they name it as product tax code. Okay. Now here, I don't know what is the product tax code and the GST corresponding GST percentage. So I will come to here search and type as PTC, product tax code and GST percentage. Once I come here and type product tax code and GST percentage, I will get the search results and the answer for it. So once I click on the first hyperlink, here there will be saying that what is the product tax code and the tax rate. For example, consider that I am selling a product of 5%. It means agent super reduced. Consider I am selling a product of 18%. Agent standard. Okay, consider I am selling a product of 18%. It is agent standard. If you ask me how can I find the product percentage, etc., you can just use ClearTax for that. And don't worry, your supplier will give you a tax invoice where this percentage and HSN code will be available. Else you can use ClearTax. Consider that I am selling a product of 18%. So I will come and copy this agent standard. Here in the product tax code, I will select agent standard. Click on I have reviewed and agree to Amazon terms and click on save. This is the way that you can save your product tax code. Now scenario 2. Consider that I am selling two products. One is of 18%, one is of 5%. Don't worry. Select any one product tax code here. Tomorrow I will share you how you can override this information. I will repeat the question. Consider I am selling different products of different tax slab. Don't worry. Enter only one product tax code here. I will share you how you can edit it in the listings in tomorrow class. Okay. So this is the second thing. First I explained today about what is seller support and how you can contact seller support. What is search option on Amazon? Why we should use it? For example, this is a search option. Any questions, any terminology that I don't understand, I will use the search option. Okay. And next is the category approval. Very important thing. Please make a note. And this is applicable for all those who are going to sell grocery items. Okay. So then I will explain about GTA and ABOP. This, if time permits, I'll explain today. Post which I will come on to the Q&A. So just type clear if these two things were clear right now. Just type clear if these two things, seller support and search option, was clear till now. Questions I'll address at the end. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation. Now I'm going to category approval. It is not applicable for everyone. It is applicable only for few categories. How to find out means come to the search here and type as category requiring approval. Once I enter it here, it will share me what are the categories that require the approval. So I'll scroll down here. And I will go to how do I apply restricted products on Amazon. Once I click on it, you will get the details. You can go through it once if you want. There are two categories that require approval as of now. One is grocery, one is jewelry. You just need basic documentation. I will walk through to grocery right now. The same you can apply for your jewelry. Jewelry will be very easy. You have to just submit your invoices. Grocery, I will walk you through right now. So this is the product category. This is the button. Once you click on request approval, it will navigate to a new page where we can enter all the details. Please watch out carefully. I will cover all the Q&As. So please watch out this carefully in case you are planning to sell grocery items. There are two options to select here: reseller, distributor, manufacturer. In case I select reseller or distributor, I will have to upload the invoices that I have purchased from the persons. And for selling grocery products, you require FSSAI license number. You can get FSSAI license number from Vakil Search itself. Don't go for central license, go for just basic license. Okay, and here you will have to upload your, just a minute, you have to upload your FSSAI license here. Okay, and if you click on this PDF, you will get this description, but don't worry, you just upload your FSSAI license. In case you are reselling, you can upload your reseller, your manufacturer FSSAI license. Okay, but don't resell products, sell it in your own brand if it is food product. So in case you are reselling, upload your manufacturer FSSAI license. If you are reseller or distributor, select this option, upload the purchase invoice. So they would have mentioned what is the date and all. Just check it out, upload it, select all the boxes, upload it. And here you will upload your FSSAI license. In case you are reselling, you can upload your manufacturer FSSAI license. Okay. FSSAI license is mandatory for all food products. Let it be anything. All food products require FSSAI. It is going to cost you less than 2,000 or 3,000 only. Go for basic license. If you are planning for grocery products, sell it in your own brand name. Okay. So next, you will just click on this particular hyperlink and you will get a Word format, PDF or Word format. Here you will enter your company name and here you will enter your company name, address, and you will print out this. You will put a seal and a stamp. You have to put a for seal. For your company name signature, you have to put a for seal, sign it and upload it here. This is the next task that you have to do in case you are planning to sell food products. And next is that you have to click this particular attachments here, and this will be an Excel sheet where you will enter your product name, shelf life, brand name, etc. And you will take a screenshot of that and you will upload it here. I repeat again, you will download this particular attachment which will open as an Excel sheet. You will enter your product name, brand name, shelf life, and you will take a screenshot and upload it here. Shelf life less than 3 months are not allowed to sell on Amazon. If your product shelf life is less than 3 months, you can't sell on Amazon. Okay. And in case you are planning to sell dry fruits and chocolates, you have to upload a lab certificate taken from a lab. Approximately it will cost you around 8,000 rupees. Okay. So you have to upload it. You have to enter your email address, phone number and submit it. Let me walk through again. For grocery approval, you will select or you are reseller or manufacturer. In case if you are selecting manufacturer, there will be additional things that you have to upload. I mean, you don't need invoice to upload. So if you are selecting reseller, you will upload invoice. In case you are a manufacturer, you don't need invoice. You will upload your FSSAI license and you will download this particular column, a sheet, fill the details, put your seal and stamp, upload it. And you will download this Excel sheet, update your product name, shelf life, brand name, upload as a screenshot, and you will enter your email address, phone number, submit. But there are many other things to do. To get grocery approval is really difficult. So what you have to do is that in this place, download the attachment, complete the required details, right? In this place, you will upload all side pictures of your product. Consider that this is my product. I will take photo of the front side, back side, and if it is a bottle, I will take all the sides and upload the images. In the images, your brand name should be visible, veg, non-veg logo should be visible, FSSAI license should be visible, ingredients, manufacturer address, MRP, shelf life, mandatory. It is mandatory for you to upload it. Else, team will not approve your application at all. And scroll down. And there is one more thing that you have to do apart from this. Click on this particular button, click here, and it will go to a page called About Seller. Here, you have to enter your FSSAI license number. This is only for grocery sellers. You have to enter your FSSAI license number. Okay. And one more new rule is that if you're wondering how did I did, you will come here, click here and enter your FSSAI license number here. And one more thing for grocery sellers, you will go to settings, account info, and you will keep your seller profile name exactly as per your FSSAI license. You will keep your seller profile name exactly as per your FSSAI license. Even after doing all this, it will take a lot of time for us to get the category approval. I will repeat again. You will come here, click on search, category requiring approval, click on search. You will get the results. You can click on a particular link, this link, and you will click on request approval. Once you click on request approval, select if you're a reseller or manufacturer. If you're a reseller, you will need invoice. If you're a manufacturer, you don't need invoice. Upload your FSSAI license, all pages here, and you will put a tick in all the things. And you will upload, you will download the temple, you will fill it, put the stamp and seal, upload it here. And you will download this Excel sheet, fill the brand name, shelf life, etc. Upload it here along with product images all side. It should have all the details that I mentioned. And shelf life less than 3 months are not getting approved. And in case you are selling the dry fruits and all, you need lab certificate, which you can figure out in a local area. They have to test that your product, that is the dry fruits, cashew nut, almonds and all, is not having any pollutants. They will give you a lab certificate. It costs you around 8,000. You will upload the document here. Then you will enter your email address, phone number, and then you will click on this particular button and enter your FSSAI license number in about seller. Apart from this, there is one more criteria. Make sure that your settings, account info, your seller profile name matches exactly with your FSSAI license. And in case you are planning to take a new FSSAI license, make sure that your GST legal name and FSSAI name is matching. In case you are planning to take a new FSSAI license only, I am saying, make sure that your GST legal name, FSSAI license is matching, and you will enter the exact name here. This is for grocery approval. In the same way, you can click on request approval. For jewelry, you can upload the invoices. Okay, I will come to the questions later. So this is for category approval. This is only for grocery sellers. Restaurant, there is no problem. And while doing the approval, you may face a lot of issue. Even we as an agency get time like 30 days to get approval and all. You will face issues. At that time, you have to contact me on FB group with a proper screenshot. And in case you are not okay to share the documents, you can put it in a drive and put it on the FB group. So I'll open that and I will do that validation personally, because we have worked on many accounts and I know it will take some time. For grocery, definitely it will take time. So please make note, if you're not from grocery background, don't start grocery right now. So this is for category approval. Just type clear if it was clear till now. Specific Q&As I'll take at the end. Just type clear if it was clear till now. Okay, thank you. Now these two, if time permits, I will cover it out. I want to cover these two things in detail today, and that will be your targets for the day. So without any delay, let me go to GTIN exemption. Everyone, you have to do this, finish this work, even if you have a GST. If you don't have a GST, if you have finalized your product, not finalized your product, that does not matter. You have to practice this today itself, because you may face some issues and I will be covering that. Please wait, hold on your questions, I'll cover it out. So this is a link, I will just this is the GTIN exemption link. Please say this particular link. What is GTIN? Each and every product that we buy, top products will have a barcode. Barcode and all we have to purchase from the government. It will cost a lot of money. We don't have barcodes. So we are going to say Amazon that, Amazon, we don't have barcodes. So we are going to get the approval. GTIN exemption is a lifetime process. Once I have got it right now, for lifetime, no need to get it. GTIN exemption, I have to get it category wise. Consider today I am getting an approval for home and kitchen. That's it. For category, if I've received, I can list any products. Let me explain it and you will understand things better. You will come to this page, select a particular category, whatever you have finalized. Consider I have finalized home and garden. I will come here and select the home and garden. You should have finalized the brand name. Okay, consider I have finalized the brand name as Newgen. Okay, enter the brand name here, click on check for eligibility. Okay, actually I've already got the approval, so I'll go back. So I'll select some other category then. So I have selected a particular category. I will enter my brand name and I will click on check for eligibility and you will get a tick mark here. In case you are getting any other errors also, I have shared a separate video on this pre-recorded videos. You can check out that one. Mostly 98% you won't get any error. You will get a tick mark. Click on continue to submit proof. Okay. The category is luggage. The brand is Newgen. Here you have to enter your product name, upload 3 images. If you ask me, I don't have the product images, I am not having, don't worry, we will copy it from Amazon itself. Let me show you how I'll do that. Go to amazon.in. You can copy any images. They are not going to validate it. This is just for GTN approval only. So let me type luggages and let me copy some images without any brand name. There should not be any brand name. So let me open this particular product. Okay, this is the product, right? So, okay, if it is with this name and all, please don't select it. It won't work out. So I'm just closing it. Select without any brand names. Even if it is named, they will approve, but there should not be any problem for us. So that is the reason I'm saying. Okay, I select this particular image. So mostly this is a small name, so they won't figure it out easily. I'll open this image. I will write, if I click on it, it will open a pop-up window. I will right click and save image as. I will save it in my local system and just save 2 images. Okay, just to save 2 images from your category. You can save your competitor images, does not matter, but make sure that it is not with the trademark. Okay, so I will come here and I will upload the images. So just a minute, I'll upload. Maybe you will not be able to see my images. See my local thing, but you can see that I have uploaded both images. And please enter a title name. Title name, you can give your own title name, or even that you can copy it. Okay, I'm going to copy this title except the brand name. Except the brand name, I'm going to copy this title. So enter my brand name Newgen, space the copy title. Simple. Keep it simple. Don't keep it complicated. They are not going to do the image validation. They are not going to do the title validation and all. They will just see if your title is starting with your brand name, some words, 2 images. Once I click on submit, within 10 minutes you will get the approval. Within 10 minutes you will get the approval. Maximum half an hour. Okay. So how can I go and track it? Means click on help. Whatever you are doing, you will go to click on help and case log. So you will come here and see, I have raised this case, right? It is under review. In few minutes, this will be approved. You can check out my previous cases. This was raised on 2nd January 2011, right? I'll open this particular case. So I raised this on 211 and in 212 itself, I got the approval. Sometimes Amazon may not be so quick, but hardly it will take half an hour time only. Once you have got this GTN exemption, you can list your products within 24 hours. After 24 hours. Consider today I got the GTN exemption. I can list the products tomorrow. And GTN exemption is for the entire category. If I got luggage and travel accessories, it is for the entire category. And for this brand name, I can use this brand name. This brand name, I can use it for the entire category. Consider I have another brand name called Niveda. I will again go, I will select this category, enter the brand name as Niveda, and I'll get the approval. GTN exemption is because we don't have barcodes in our product. So we are saying Amazon that Amazon please exempt us. You have to take for category wise and brand wise. You can take any number of category, any number of brands. It is a lifetime access. Once you have taken it out, it will take some time for them to approve it. See, right now it got approved immediately. So you can just click on view here. See, we would like to inform you that has been approved. So please wait 24 hours to start your listing. If I got approval today, I can do the listing in 24 hours. Maximum 48 hours, that's it. This is a very, very small process. So each of you, mostly everyone should have finalized your brand name by now. So just go and test it out. Like you select a category, you put the brand name, just test it out today and you will get the approval, because once you have received your product, that will be very easy for us to list the product. So this is all about GTN exemption, which everyone will do it today. Go for the category, go for the brand name that you selected, pick out images from Amazon. No one is going to check us. Just do it. It is automated. Within half an hour, you should get the approval. Just type clear if this was clear. I will come to the specific questions later. Just type clear if it was clear. Okay. I've got few questions. I'll pick it out at the end. Please wait. I have one more topic which I'll cover, and I'll come to all these Q&As, and if time permits, I'll take these two, or tomorrow I'll teach it out. Next, very important thing. Another thing is ABOP and EBOP. Please focus here. I will explain things better. Okay. So today's first task, you have to get the GTN exemption today. Everyone should get GTN exemption today. You have to select a category, brand name, please get it today. Task 2 will be ABOP. I will explain it first. And it is only for those who are having GST. What does GST means? We are saying government that, hey government, this is my address. I'm registering my business here, which means that I can store my products only on that registered address. My address is ABC street, means I can store my products only on this ABC street. I can't keep my stock at other places. ABOP means additional place of business. Okay. So I am saying Amazon that, sorry, I am saying government that, hey government, I am not going to store my products myself. I will be using Amazon warehouse, which is an additional place of business for me. Okay. So we are going to intimate government that, government, I am going to use Amazon FBA warehouse. So please add this warehouse as ABOP, additional place of business. I will repeat again. If you have got a GST with a particular address, government says that you can store your products only on that particular address. If you want to store your products on any other address, it is called additional place of business. So that additional place of business should be added in your GST. Right now, I'm going to share it step-by-step process. And this process should be completed by those who are having a GST only, who are having GST. So just a minute, before that, I have to open few screenshots. Sorry for that, I'll open it. Just give me 1 minute. Apologies me, that image got crashed. Just a minute. Because this images will not be available in the dummy account, so I have to pull from the original account. Sorry guys, just give me 2 minutes. Okay, the screenshot is actually crashed, so I will share the screenshot on the WhatsApp group, but I will share the idea right now. Sorry for that inconvenience. Okay, so let me finish the process and I will share the screenshots on the WhatsApp group. I have to go with a live account, so I can't do that for security reasons. So this particular link, I will post it on the chat box. So all of you, please save this link. I'll also post it on our WhatsApp group. So this is the link. Once you open it, you will have an option to click on continue FBA registration or do FBA registration. And is there anyone from Kerala, Orissa, Goa, something like that? Kerala, Orissa, Goa? Okay. So if you are from Kerala, Orissa, Goa, the problem is that you don't have Amazon FBA warehouse there. So I will explain you a concept called VBOP. So please wait. Okay. So now ABOP is possible only. Consider I have my GST in Tamil Nadu. I can send products only to warehouse in Tamil Nadu. So if I click on here, continue FBA registration, it will navigate to a new page. Okay, here you have to select the exact state as per your GST. My GST is in Tamil Nadu. So I will select here Tamil Nadu. Only these states are available here. Apart from this, the other states like Kerala are not available. In that case, please wait. I will explain one more concept. So here I will select here Tamil Nadu and click on continue registration. So in this place, you will be asked to choose FC. Okay. So here you will come and you can choose the FC. What is FC means? Fulfillment center. How many ever center is showing for you? Please select all. All these will be added as additional place of business for your existing business. So you will select all, click on continue. Once you click on continue, you will come to the second page, not this page. You will come to the second page where you will have all your business details. You have to do this only if you have got your GST. If you have not got your GST, please don't do this. Only if you have your GST, you have to do it today. Else, please don't do it. Please wait. You will come here, click on business details, enter all the details will be already there. In case you need any changes, please make the changes. And you will click on continue. And you will come to this particular page where you will have 2 to 3 options. Okay, that is what the screenshot is actually missing. Apologize me for that. My bad time that it is not loading. So what are the screenshots it will be available means there will be 2 options. Sometimes only you will have the third option. There will be 2 options. Option 1 will be do the ABOP with the help of Amazon third party service provider where you will be paying 826 rupees. Where they will be asking you to pay the 826 rupees. You will just select it and you will pay the amount and they will do this complete process. Option 2, it will be like you can do the self registration, which I don't advise because you have to watch your YouTube channels and you have to do the self registration. So in this place you will have 2 options. First option, you will pay 826 rupees and the corresponding auditor will contact you over email or over phone and he will get this process done. It costs you 826 rupees. The second option, you have to do it yourself. Okay. So if you're an auditor, you can do it yourself. Else, please skip the particular process. Okay. And once you are going for Amazon services, there is no problem in that. You will have this particular page and they will be sharing you one PDF form. You will have to upload it here. That's it. And all these will be taken care by them. I will repeat this process. I will share the screenshots also. This is a dummy account. So I am not getting the exact options. I will repeat the process. So you will click on the particular link that I'm sharing you in the WhatsApp. Click on continue or register FBA. You will come here. Once you click on this particular link, it will go to a next page where you will select the exact state as per your GST. Click on continue. Once you click on continue, in the first step, you have to select all the warehouses available. For everything, they are going to charge same thing. So select all the warehouses available. Click on continue. All your business details will be auto-populated. Only if you have GST, you will do this step, else don't do it. And click on register FCs. Here there will be seeing 2 options. Option 1, you will have to pay 826 rupees. Please pay it and get this process done. Option 2, where you will be doing it manually. I don't prefer it. In rare cases, you will have option 3 where there is an auto tool by Amazon. Right now it is not working, but I will share you the screenshot also where you have to enter your GST username password. Amazon will do it automatically with OTP. It is not working right now. I will share you the screenshot. So please check this. I will share the screenshots also. So once it is done, the auditor will contact you and he will guide you further. And sometimes if you are doing it manually, you will have to come to this 4th step, upload documents, and here you will have an option to upload your form that is given by government, which is called Reg 14 form. It will be given by government. Don't worry, if you are taking Amazon support, they will give this form and you will upload it here. That's it, your process is all done. This is called ABOP, where you are saying government that this is my additional place of business apart from my existing business. And in case you are stuck out anywhere, you can just post it on the FB group. This is target number 2 for today. Only those who have GST should do this. Else, please don't do this, because if you don't have GST, this is a dummy account without GST. You will get a page like this only. Okay, so here you won't see the options. So don't do this if you don't have a GST. Now let me explain about VBOP and then I will come to the Q&A. So please wait. What is VBOP? It's virtual place of business. For each and every state, you have to have a separate GST. Now consider that I am staying in Kerala and I don't have a FBA warehouse in Kerala. I have to send my products to Tamil Nadu, Mumbai or somewhere else. In that case, I have to take GST of the other state. I have to take GST for Maharashtra. So I will take GST of Maharashtra, which is called VBOP. GST of a new state is called VBOP. Then I will do ABOP for the Mumbai warehouse. If you ask me, is VBOP mandatory and all? Initially, don't spend much. As an agency, we charge 22,000 for 3 years. Okay, 22,000 for 3 years. You have to pay year on year the rent for the virtual place of business. Else, if you are very specific that you want to go for VBOP, test your products in easy ship initially. You will get the orders, you will ship your parcel, test the products initially, and once it is all set, please go for VBOP because it involves a big investment. If you have the investment, please go immediately. In case you want it immediately, you can contact me through WhatsApp. Maybe I'll just take your application, or simple. You can go to services and you can go to taxes. Go to services and go to taxes. And there are persons who provide virtual office for address at 830 rupees per month. Okay. I will repeat what is VBOP. Each and every state should have a separate GST. I am from Kerala. I have a GST in Kerala, but I want to ship products to Mumbai warehouse, which is in Maharashtra. I will take a Maharashtra GST, which is called VBOP. And then I will add this Amazon FBA warehouse as additional place of business, which is called ABOP. ABOP is additional place of business within the same state. VBOP is virtual place of business in other state. You have to do this. So initially you can do easy ship and then you can move to FBA. FBA will increase visibility, no doubt in that. But if you're not able to afford it, do easy ship initially. An account can do easy ship, FBA both at the same time. So don't confuse both. Once you have done this particular process of GST registration, you can do easy ship or you can do FBA. Okay, so now I will open for the questions and you can ask all your questions. Let me open the chat first. So you can ask all your questions of today's topics or previous topics. I'll address it one by one. So please start asking your questions. Just a minute. Okay. Okay, chat window got small. 1 minute. Okay, Andu Malak, thank you. When you're putting the chat, make sure everyone is able to see. Rajesh, should I get FSSA license even if I'm a reseller? That is what I said. The resellers don't require. You can upload your manufacturer, but if you're reselling, you won't make profit. Don't do that. Lab certificate is only for cashew nuts. Yes, you have to get the lab certificate from the owner. Yes, if you are from Kochi, please start with Easy Ship. Once you have scaled your business, go for VBOP. Ranking concept won't work for grocery. Dabur honey has very good ranking and falls in a criteria. It's not necessarily. I handle a honey seller. We are doing really in 7-figure income. It's not like that. Kushal, I think you did not watch my recording, so I showed you how you can find product export. Please watch out that. Private labeling only you require FSSAI license. You can register for FBA. Yes, you can do self-shipping. It's all up to you. Should I give seller credentials to auditor? Not seller credentials. GST credentials should be shared to the auditor. Yes, you can send it to TN Warehouse. I just gave an example. It's not necessary you should send to Maharashtra and all. But to be very frank, Mumbai is one of the #1 biggest warehouse in India. Amazon biggest warehouse is in India. You can send to any warehouse. To send products to Praveen, to send products to FBA. Why we are going to send products to FBA? Only if we send products to FBA, our sales will increase. To send products to FBA, we need ABOP. So we have to do this particular process. Kushal repeated question. No, VBOP is not required for everyone. If you want to send products to other state only, it is required. Money, this is different. If you have a GST, you can ship all over India. You can sit in Karnataka, you can ship in Jammu, etc. This is for storage of goods only. If your products are not sold, Shivani, we can request removal or Amazon will send your products. Don't worry. So be positive. You can browse it. Who's at Subramaniam? Why we should know? Store the links. For your easy purpose, I'm sharing the links. Else you have to go to the search menu, search for GTN exemption, figure out the results and you can do it. It's all up to you. I'm just sharing for your easy purpose. Narendra, if you are in TN, out of TN is called VBOP. Kalpana, VBOP is not mandatory for FBA. ABOP is mandatory for FBA. Sandeepan, I am registered and member on Jungle Scott. Yes, Sandeepan, I have replied it. You have to log into your account first. Please check out my FB reply. Komal, again I said you, if you don't get the option of FBA, it does not matter. You won't get it. Do this process for FBA. That's it. It is not necessary change. Every account will have FBA, self-ship, easy ship. You have to do this process only, then you are eligible for FBA. Lab test report validity, I'm not sure, but you can upload this. Once you have uploaded, it's lifetime access. Once you have uploaded lab test report today, for lifetime you can sell cash units. Shivankar, I already said shelf life greater than 3 months. You just check it out. Frozen foods have shelf life greater than 3 months. If it is so, they will approve it. Lab test, I repeat, Joshin, it's for only one-time purpose. Select all the warehouses in your state. You don't select it. If you have 3 warehouses, select all the 3 warehouses. If you have 4 warehouses, select all the 4 warehouses. Category approvals for groceries required, yes. Shivankar, I already answered this question yesterday. If you're purchasing from handicrafts person, handcrafted persons, or if you're purchasing from some NGO organization, you won't have invoice, then it's fine. Debanji, yesterday it was answered, yes, if your product is not sold on FBA warehouse, you can just have it for a few more months. If you're not interested, you can remove the products. What is cross-border? Adagemani. And if you have seen the screenshot in the services about global selling, it's entirely different. Global selling is not covered here. Cross-border, please explain what is your meaning. Sejuti, I have a GST of West Bengal, but if I move to Maharashtra, then what should I do? You can still send products to West Bengal warehouse. Or if you want take a GST in Maharashtra, send products to Mumbai warehouse, you can decide on that, Sejuti. For example, I am from Tamil Nadu, but I live in West Bengal. So I still have only my Tamil Nadu GST for easy maintenance purpose. Whatever business I'm doing, I'm still doing it in Tamil Nadu only. But I live in West Bengal. My home is in West Bengal. Shankar, in case FBA, do we need to ship from our address to FBA location? Amazon will collect it. So today I'll be sharing you one pre-recorded video of the FBA shipment. You will understand how you can start the process, how you can enter your address, your supplier address, etc. Please watch it out. Yes, Robbie, in case you're going for other state, that is the thing I said, we collect 3 years, 20,000 rupees, 22,000 rupees. Again, if you are renewing, again 20,000 rupees. So it is cost, it will incur you cost, so please be careful. Yes, Praveen, I'm going to share your video for FBA shipment. Please watch it. You will understand how you can schedule it, who is going to come and collect us, etc. Then the questions I'll be addressing it tomorrow. Don't worry, the link for the teachables I will share in the WhatsApp and also in the FP group. It's available. Shankar, in case FBA, okay, it's repeated question. If you are preparing homemade masala, make sure, Raji, you are going for FSSA license. Vishal, I think you joined late. GTN exemption is for category wise, not product wise. If we want to provide VBOP office for others, is there any procedure to register with Amazon? You can just go to the same process, click on your additional state, and it will be asking your GST number there in the business details. And in case you are planning for VBOP and you are not able to do this, just let me know. I will address that in further. You can post a screenshot on the FB group. Ritu, initially start with one state, don't send to many states. Subramaniam, FBA charges are so high, some products end up in loss. It is not so high. For sales, it is really good. Just a minute. Lakshmi, I am a manufacturer of wooden pressed oils. I have a brand label. You can just mention the nutritional, ingredients, nutritional value, you can just skip it out, mention ingredients. When there is a supply option all over India for ABOP, why we have to go for VBOP? Harsha, please watch the recording. VBOP is not for supply, it is for storing goods. And it is not for those who are from Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, main cities. It is just for those who are from Kerala, Orissa, Goa, like that. Yes, GST is enough for easy shipping. We have to do ABOP for FBA. Only if you do FBA, sales will increase. If you are doing easy ship, sales won't increase itself. Okay, Vishal, I'm doing easy ship or self ship. Then my GST address and storage pickup address can be different. Vishal, pickup address can be different, but it should be within the same state. If you have GST in Kerala, you can have one address and pickup address should be within Kerala only, not of other state. Krishnan, you have to do FBA means if you take my agency, we will be charging you 22,000 rupees for 3 years. Again, after the third year, you have to renew it. And we will do both VBOP, ABOP together. You have to say which state you need. We will be charging you accordingly, or you can contact Amazon service provider also. Ramesh, if our products are about 3 kg up to 20 kg, it is cheaper to keep stocks in 2 or 3 FBA warehouses. To be very frank, you won't be profitable. Global selling. Global selling is not a part of this workshop, but you can do register yourself on US platform and you can send your products to Amazon FBA warehouse. You have FedEx courier guys pickup and all. Do product research using Jungle Scott. Praveen, I have a scenario. I'm buying bulk glossary like 100 kg of sugar and do small unit packing and sell it with my brand. Do I need to manufacture invoice or GST? So you can put yourself as a manufacturer and make sure you're preparing the label with the FSSA license. In case you are projecting yourself as a non-manufacturer, attach invoice. Vijay, if my product is in Tamil Nadu FBA, I got Delhi. They will send, yes, they will send it, Vijay. Category approval required for healthcare products, cosmetics. There is not an open category required. But in case you are listing your products, after you have listed the products, you may get an email stating, especially healthcare sensitive, you may get an email stating you to share invoices for the product. So if you have the invoices, you can share with them. Easy ship, no need of FBA. Sejuti, how to test new products? You will select one product, send it to FBA, finalize product using Jungle Scott. Lakshmi, repeated question. Because I am based in Delhi and had GST and operate from there. Amazon is warehouse outside Delhi, but in NCR area. NCR area includes Delhi and some satellites. You just check out this portal because I'm not sure of this Gurgaon, etc. But as far as I know, Delhi is different, Gurgaon is different. But whatever the link that I shared, just check out, select Delhi and see the warehouse because I'm not sure of this geographical locations exactly. I know Delhi is there, Gurgaon is there, only that much I know. Please check out in the link. And if it is of two different states, I know Gurgaon is a different state, Delhi will come under different GST. In that case, you need VVOP. But please check out from the panel. Nageshwari, why are you going to renew Jungle Squad? Don't renew Jungle Squad. Use it for 1 month. Close the panel before it is going to get renewed. Repeated question, Ramesh. Okay, Praveen, you can check out my agencies. I'm running agency for a long time. So we do all sort of service. So right now we are not picking the new orders for our agency. Since our agency is working mostly on this courses, workshops, etc. So we will be picking out orders very soon. No, Kalpana, you will get all over India orders. Yes, Jawahar, you have to use easy ship products. You will get the orders, you will pack, and you will, Amazon courier guys will come and pick the parcel. Don't worry, you will just have to pack it. Okay. Already I'm living in Italy. Okay, great. I have a client in Italy. So he's doing this process. He's actually sending products to Indian warehouse, SBA. You can do that. But since you are an NRI, you can open an Italy account. There is an Amazon Italy account. Go search in Google as Amazon Italy seller account. You can do this entire process, whatever I shared in Italy. But I'm not sure if Jungle Squad is working in Italy. I don't sell in Italy. So see tools like Jungle Squad, eGrow, it may work for product research. No, easy ship will not increase sales. The FBA will increase sales. One minute, I'm loading the question. Sorry, we don't have 3 months VBOP. No one will provide 3 months VBOP as far as I know. Go for 1 year VBOP. Else after 3 months, you have to do the renewal process. Else GST government may take action against you. So please be very careful. No, Shivankar. My question is that first you have to see whether what is the exact shelf life of frozen food. You don't need shelf life certificate, but I'm asking you what is the shelf life of frozen foods. So you just ask me. See, you can go to Amazon and see whether people are selling frozen foods. Very simple. Frozen foods. See, there are people who are selling frozen foods. So in case if it is above 3 months shelf life, you can sell it. Below 3 months shelf life, Amazon is not approving it. You don't need any certificate, just in the Excel sheet, you should mention it. For example, cold pressed olive oil has a shelf life of 3 months only. I know it very well. But we uploaded as 4 months and we got the approval. Okay, 1 minute. No, to get orders from all over India, only one GST is required. Okay, great, Alagai. To apply for GST, we need to know what products we want to sell. No, it's not like that. Just say clothing and just do the registration. It's not like that and all. Shivankar, 90 days means very difficult. Just see if you can make it to 4 months. Just see the manufacturing process. If you can make it to 4 months, get the approval. Amazon will generate the invoice copy. 1 year VBOP cost, you can contact the service provider. We charge 11,000 for 1 year VBOP cost. 3 years we charge 22,000 plus GST. Imitation jewelry, Kalpana, just do this GTN exemption, list your products and see, because right now only I'm able to see this jewelry category approval. After listing, tomorrow I'll share about listing. In the edit button, if they're asking like it requires category approval, we have to upload the invoice. So please wait for tomorrow class. I will explain how you can create a listing. In the edit button, if you are able to see that you need category approval, we have to do the category approval. Hari Prasad, I'm going to share you a pre-recorded video tomorrow morning or tonight. You can watch out the video for FBA shipment. You can ship it from your place or manufacturer place, etc. Yes, GTN exemption for each and every category. ABOP 826 rupees if you're going with Amazon associated person, just 826 rupees. You can do it yourself also, but I don't know how to do it. I have never done this work and all. It is headache for me. But there are many YouTube videos where you can learn how to do ABOP yourself. But better pay 826 rupees to Amazon, guys. They will get this process in 1 to 2 days itself and will give you all the proper things. And anywhere you are stuck also, they will be guiding you. Okay. So any other questions, guys? Kushal, yes, you can try it out because initially I also started with Easy Ship only. But as a clear-cut shortcut, I'm saying Easy Ship will not have good sales. FBA will have good sales. This is the clear-cut shortcut. It's all up to you. ShipRocket is actually charging higher. So you can go with Easy Ship better. Easy Ship means Amazon will come and pick the parcel. So compared to FBA and self-ship, go for Easy Ship. No, Lakshmi, Amazon will not provide packing materials. You can use your own packing materials or you can purchase packing materials from Amazon. Because 826 rupees is for ABOP, not for category and all. Kusha, I said I'm going to share your video. You have to watch the video and you can ask the questions tomorrow. ABOP is for your GST. It's not for category, brand and all. Vaishali, please wait for the video to see today. There is no category. You can even send one parcel. It's all up to you. I mean, if you have courier, you can use them. Yes, GTN exemption is required for all the brands also, registered brands also. You can do a brand registry. You can check out my pre-recorded videos. But last month, these guys have brought a new rule. Even if you have done brand registry, they are asking for GTN exemption. So please, Anson, please check out my pre-recorded videos and you can get it done. Yes, Sandeepan, that is what I shared. I will share the teachable link again in WhatsApp group. It is also on the FB group. Yes, live plans are sold on Amazon. And yes, I have one seller who is doing live plans, but I'm not sure if FBA persons will handle it properly, they will damage it. So live plans means handle it from yourself. Okay, Abhishek, thank you. You can leave today. Good night, Abhishek. Yeah. Amit Raj, use Kitna Milega calculator to figure out how much you will have to pay for one product for storing, for everything. Narendra, same question. Please check out FBA thing. Okay, thank you for the feedback. Kushal, so you have to gift campus. I shared you live. It is coming under grocery. It's not mandatory to use Amazon packing materials. You can use your own packing materials. So live plans, my personal opinion, I have a seller in Kolkata who is doing live plans and he said FBA is so bad. No need to raise invoice, Shankar. Amazon will do that. No, for FBA, you can send it in any cartoon boxes. I will be sharing you a video today. You can send it in any cartoon box. It does not matter. Okay, thanks, Narendra. Okay, guys. So I believe that most of the questions were answered. No. Even Easy Ship, Self Ship, no. You will not raise an invoice. Amazon will raise an invoice themselves. And please check out my pre-recorded video. There is one video called MTR, Merchant Tax Report. You can please check out that. Any questions, don't worry, you can contact me. You have to file GST monthly. You have to download MTR report. I have shared an exclusive video in the pre-recorded videos. From now on, most of the things that you're asking will be in the pre-recorded videos. No, Kushal, I answered you before. No minimum quantity. Please wait for my video to understand. Subhatra, Easy Ship is best for live plans. Thanks, Vijay, for the feedback. So how was the class, guys, today? How are you seeing? Are you traveling better from the day one till today? How are you traveling? How you feel? How are you traveling? Okay, hectic. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. So today's target, two targets. One target is to get GTN exemption. Just practice it. In case you are stuck anywhere, there is one more video. So I will be sharing you about that. And next target is to do ABOP only if you have GST. Only if you have a GST, please do ABOP. And don't worry, guys. The support system is there even after 6 days. Don't worry. The group that you are in is in the old batch. Not only you, everyone is posting. So you can post all your questions in the FB group. And tomorrow I'll be covering about listing, how to list a product and basics of advertisements. And I'll be sharing you FBA shipment video, post which we will discuss it out. So you can just, on your videos tomorrow, we'll have an interactive session at the end, which I generally do it. So you can plan out for good lightings, good dresses tomorrow. You can do like that. So no, the FB group will be live. The WhatsApp group will be live. And I'm planning to move WhatsApp to Telegram, but as of now, no. So everything will be live, don't worry, and ads, etc. And everything is in the pre-recorded videos. I will be updating it. I will be coming weekly live 6 p.m. Thursday 6 p.m. I will be living it out. And don't share any of your product sheets, Subramaniam. No, don't share with anyone. Keep it secret. Okay. And so there was someone who was saying that not able to post on FB group. Why, Johnson? What is the issue? Go to the FB group, 6-day crushing program. You have to post it, and I will approve it. I think you posted 3 questions. I have approved already, and I have replied. So before starting class only, I did it. Please take it out. I have posted 3 questions. I'll approve it. My category of business, no, it would be approved. I remember answering your question before the class. Ramesh, my category of business is already there, supplying bulk packing. Ramesh, can you ask your question again? It's not little clear. Don't worry, Bapana, you can start anytime, but if you start it soon, it's beneficial for you. And don't worry, I'm going to share you YouTube playlist also. By Sunday, I'll share you that. So everything will be clear. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. You can check out all the videos, the pre-recorded videos. I am here to guide you on the FB group. And also I am here to guide you on the weekly Q&A calls. Don't worry. Only one help is that whenever you're posting on the FB group, post with screenshot for me to understand. Yes, product sheet should not be shared with anyone. Ramesh, 5 kg to 20 kg, try it out. Okay. So if your product is profitable, go for higher kg, else please don't go. Okay, I will see grocery and all, try to bring good images and make sure your quality is good. You can do wonders. This is the exact scenario that I know. As I said, I have a honey seller. We are doing very, very good business just because of honey. We did not do competitive analysis, but we made sure we are using good quality and good images. Yes, Johnson, if you're maintaining this 1.5 kg, you will become profitable. Yes, all the links, Kushal, I'll be posting it on the WhatsApp group. Don't worry. Yes, Pugandi, product wise, you can select. You can, if you're listing 5 products, 2 products selling, you can go to FBA. If you're not sending 2 products to FBA, by default, it will be easy ship. Okay, kids product, only one tip, kids product, make it connect emotionally. Images should be very, very emotional. That is one tip that I want to share you. All of you don't hesitate to invest your money on photo shoot. Okay. So please make sure that you don't, think to invest money on photo shoot. Do that properly. Rajesh, I think Sundarbans is one of the best place for honey. You can just check out. Yes, glass bottles are used. Plastic bottles also. I'm handling 2 clients. One is using glass bottles, but glass bottles is a failure model. So another person is using plastic bottles. It's all up to you. You can decide it out. Okay, guys. So thanks for this wonderful session. So tomorrow I will cover basics of listings and basics of advertisements. Whatever I'm covering tomorrow is available in the recorded videos. But please try to attend it live, and at the end we will have an interactive live video session. So thank you guys. So make sure you complete the 2 targets today, and I will create a post on FB group. You can update me there. Thank you. Meet you tomorrow. Thank you.